Hello there, Libra. Welcome. Anastasia here. Today is July 7th, 2025. Today is the day that Uranus is moving into the sign of Gemini, and expect big shifts this week and this month from now on, Libra. This is going to be groundbreaking for a lot of innovations, okay, and progress, especially in the field of technology, but in your personal life as well. So I'm going to do this reading for the Uranus and Gemini energy and see what's coming up for us, what we should be expecting here with this energy, and let's go. But first of all, I'm going to go ahead and clear the deck here. This is the Archetypes Astrology deck, and I'm actually not going to draw a card from here. I'm going to read about the Uranus energy because I find this information pertinent right now. So we have the archetype of Uranus, right here. And to me, when I look at this image, it kind of reminds me of all the different it reminds me of EMFs and all the different electronics that affect the human body, but obviously there's more to that. It's something about communication and connection here, but let's read about that. Oh, look at that. Behind it was the Jupiter and Saturn. Very interesting. We're kind of facing this energy right now as well. Jupiter expansion and growth versus what's realistic, right? Interesting that was underneath that. Okay, so let's talk about this Uranus real quick. There's a quote here, but Malcolm X: "I'm for truth, no matter who tells it. I'm for justice, no matter who it is for or against. I'm a human being, first and foremost, and as such, I'm for whoever and whatever benefits humanity as a whole." That's kind of my standpoint, actually. I don't care which political approach, Democratic, Republican. I just want it to be for the better of all. That's always been kind of my approach. Anyway, this archetype is associated with planet Uranus, which has to do with freedom and emancipation, awakenings and sudden breakthroughs, ingenuity and technological brilliance, and with progress, equality, and justice. Justice card came out quite a bit for us. I think it was the main energy for this week, Libra, that I pulled. It is basically the aha moment, the one giant leap principle, and the force that bends the moral arc of the universe towards justice. That's by Martin Luther King. It's a cosmic rebel, this planet, and it causes this radical desire, kind of impulse for transcendence of outdated and oppressive structures. This energy helps you go your own way, Libra. It helps you go against the grain. It helps you overcome beliefs that have been kind of embedded in your behavior for your upbringing for a long time. It helps you break your own barriers. So this is a very, very important energy for us right now. Basically, the energy of breakthroughs in your personal life and worldwide as well, especially when it comes to technology and travel and justice, as it says here. So I'm going to put it right here, and we will start with drawing a few cards from the Herbal Astrology deck to see what all energies are affecting us at this time. What energies, please, are affecting Libra Collective at this time during Uranus moving into Gemini time frame? Thank you. Purpose. Yeah, very strong message here. Your true purpose, finding your purpose, not just going, kind of like through the automatic motions of life, but truly finding that purpose, what you're supposed to do, where you're supposed to be, moving towards that. I love that we have all the chakras lined up here. Alignment is another word that comes to mind. Also notice we have the sun and the moon in the same kind of like, what do you call that, bottle. That's funny because the bonus reading that I did for July also had that. The sun and the moon showed up in the same reading. Finding divine purpose or dharma. Finding the future self and receiving a divine gift. Now, ashwagandha, actually interesting because ashwagandha is very good for your adrenal system. It's very good for stress, for sleeping, bringing your, I think even thyroid. It's good for thyroid as well. So somewhat balancing, hormone balancing, and you do have night and day, and then sun and the moon. So kind of bringing a balance. This is, one of the oldest adaptogenic herbs. It has a profound ability to restore and rejuvenate the body, mind, and spirit. So ashwagandha, like the North Node, mirrors the potential of our divine purpose, also known as dharma. As in Sanskrit, ashwagandha contains both solar and lunar elements within it, as it provides great strength and adaptability, yet with the deep qualities of the moon, such as relaxation, lucidity, and expanded consciousness. Ashwagandha reminds us that it is not necessary to fully know the entirety of your purpose in order to pursue it. When you're living in alignment with your dharma, there is no separation between your inner and outer realities. It becomes a cohesive expression, therefore granting a feeling of wholeness and completion. Perhaps you are not clear on your desired outcome, so your efforts feel unfocused or purposeless. Even if you've lost touch with your why, remain open to the mystery of the journey. Stay focused and playful. Keep following the signs. So, I do feel like this is talking about staying in alignment. So whatever feels good, when is basically you aligning with your purpose. Whatever feels fulfilling, whatever feels natural and good, that's you aligning with your purpose. If you're receiving a lot of synchronicities, a lot of angel numbers, I mean, yes, there's different meanings for different angel numbers, but they all mainly mean the same thing: is you are where you are supposed to be. You're on the right path. It may not be your final destination, but you are moving in the right direction, that type of thing. And so I love that we have that here. Some of you might need to look into the herb of ashwagandha. All right, I'm going to pull perhaps a couple more cards. We'll see here. What else is affecting Libra during Uranus transitioning to Gemini? Ooh. Radiance. Okay. That's good. That's the sun energy, Libra. This is you ready for, to follow your purpose, ready to make changes in life. St. John's wort actually is also used for enhancing mood, bringing positivity, especially sometimes it's used for, like, if you are feeling down or depressed. I think it kind of calms the nerves and brings on a good mood. This is like the Sun card in tarot, okay? It basically means joy, warmth, resilience, happiness, understanding, manifestation, spiritual power, and protection. So yeah, there's this is the optimism that we have right now. We're being optimistic about what's coming, what's this period is going to bring, and I believe rightfully so. Honestly, I am excited. She's like running and basically, sounding the horn over here. Midsummer goddess, and it is midsummer. How fun is that? At least here in the northern hemisphere. The midsummer goddess celebrates the multifaceted elements of fire in a state of joyous abundance, reminding us that the wellspring of true wealth and healing is within us. St. John's wort is here to remind you to cultivate practices deep within yourself to experience this enlightening truth. Avoidance and distraction from this great knowing are unconscious habits that build up and manifest as scarcity, fear, and low moods that inhibit you from walking your truth. So St. John's wort grants us the spiritual courage of fire needed to navigate the death of the old self. So yeah, pursuing something new with optimism and passion. I feel like this Uranus energy definitely is going to give us this vitality and fire to pursue what we want, to pursue our purpose, to feel good too. For a lot of Libras, it may be that this is a big healing time. All right, we're going to draw some messages here from the Osho Zen Tarot deck. Most important messages for Libra Collective for the Uranus in Gemini time frame. Thank you so much. Most important messages for Libra Collective for the Uranus in Gemini time frame. Okay. What's coming up for us? Awareness. Wow. Libra. Truly. Awareness. Waking up. Coming out of the fog. Finding out the truth. And look, this is the sun. Also clarity. Now, this is kind of an equivalent to Chariot card in tarot. And usually the Chariot card has to do with knowing your purpose and moving towards it, making a decision and moving, making, willpower, determination to go in some sort of a specific direction. The veil of illusion has been keeping you from receiving reality as it is, perceiving reality as it is. And this veil is starting to burn away. The awareness that is growing in you now is not the result of any conscious doing, nor do you need to struggle to make something happen. Any sense you might have had that you've been groping in the dark is dissolving now. Once you start dropping those dark thoughts, wrong beliefs, the dust that you have collected in the past, the flames arise clean, clear, alive, and young. So that is what awareness is basically removing the outdated beliefs, kind of stripping them away. This is definitely what's going on right now, Libra. Absolutely. There's something that you are becoming aware about, whether in your personal life, in the world arena, health, politics, your life purpose, your relationship, whatever it is. You're going to see the truth, more and more of it. The world is going to awaken. We have already started this process, but this year, like none before, is really kind of expediting that process. Okay. What else for Libra Collective? For Uranus in Gemini time frame. What's coming up for us? Aloneness, and this could be about seeking answers, taking the time to seek answers. This is like the Hermit card, and I don't necessarily think it's more like aloneness. I think it's more of a seeking what's true for you, stepping away from, what social norms and beliefs you have belonged to so far, and kind of seeking your own path is what I'm picking up on here. And at first it might require moving away from kind of the social circles that you have been around for a while, and moving into completely new communities here. Okay, what else for Libra Collective coming up during Uranus in Gemini? Success. Wow, Libra. The fact that we have the Chariot card, and then we have also followed by success. And look at this image. We have the world, we have the earth right here, and the tigers walking on top of it, celebrating. Okay, so to me, this looks like, honestly, the first thing that came to mind is conquering some sort of big conflicts in the world, removing conflicts in the world, overcoming difficulties, uniting. It's overcoming some sort of struggles and conflicts in your personal life and the world arena. Because definitely this character is on top of the world celebrating some sort of success here. It's like a parade. The whole world is celebrating. Because of your willingness to accept the recent challenges of life, you are now, or you soon will be, enjoying a wonderful ride on the Tiger of Success. Welcome it, enjoy it, and share your joy with others. And remember that all bright parades have a beginning and an end. If you keep this in mind and squeeze every drop of juice out of the happiness you are experiencing now, you will be able to take the future as it comes without regrets. Celebrate and keep on riding that tiger. Oh wow, Libra. So this to me looks like a sense of transitioning. Like I said, removing yourself from toxic situations, and you might need to walk a lonely path for a bit, okay, to find that success. But the success is here at the end, where you are overcoming some sort of big struggle or reaching a goal here, Libra. Absolutely. Okay, Libra, we're going to close out this message with a couple of cards from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. I chose this deck because, Uranus, the planet of rebellion, basically. So this whole reading feels a little rebellious. So let's pick a few cards here and see what's coming up. Let's close out this message for Libra. Most important messages for Uranus in Gemini time frame. Thank you. Well, a couple of cards came out, just like I said. Diving for light. Ooh, number 11. Beautiful. Look at that. We have the seahorse right here. Seahorses. My goodness. Diving for light. Go deep in to find the light. She looks like she's under the water. And come to life. Oh my goodness, Libra. 4 plus 3 is 7. 11 and 7. Could be somebody's age here, 43. Come to life. To me that looks just like the Sun card. Like come to life. Come out of the black and white. Life, daily humdrum, feeling numb. Make your life colorful somehow, Libra. The Diving for Light card appears when you may not feel that you have taken a certain journey by choice before. Okay, so you maybe were placed on a certain path and a journey for a reason. You have taken this wise challenge on from deep within your soul. Your innermost being has evoked the situation in your life with the intention that you grow in power, wisdom, and creative juice. It also wants you to experience a bold and fearless trust in life and become further empowered to live it with zest and courage. Wow. So this does talk about a brave and rebellious heart. Here with this energy, and it's number 11. And then after that, once you find that light again, I feel like you will be experiencing coming back to life. Basically, you are the most sacred of all sacred artworks. It says you are bringing yourself to life now, and this is how it must be. Of course, something being essential doesn't mean it will always be easy. You must support yourself and have courage during this process. Your monkey mind is not to run the show. That's funny. It might have a lot to say at this time, and it seems convincing, but it is not the one in charge. They're talking about the monkey mind. Your mind can inspire you with ideas. However, it is the real you that speaks through your rebellious, sacred heart and is living your life, not the monkey mind. The mind is not much more than a swirling cacophony of habitual reactions. And beneath those habitual thoughts, there's a deep, sensual, creative, and energetic awakening happening in you. So, it suggests a few things to do to come back to life. Basically, is to support this process by helping yourself, by scheduling time for yourself, and keeping that time like it is one of the most important dates in your life. Get to writing in your journal, dance, do some painting parties, paint classes. Um, take photos, go out for walks, create your creations, be kind to your body, listen to it, um, and also just experience different things, different new things in life. Basically, start coloring your life again in something new, something exciting, okay? To come out of the humdrum, because that's kind of your waking up moment where you need to come back to experience the whole spectrum of life. That is the message we're receiving today, Libra. You're coming into this awareness that life is short and that you need to make the best out of it. And basically, you're kind of you might feel rebellious and radiant and successful. So there's a lot of good things coming, and I'm very excited. As long as you're willing to dive deep and find that purpose in light, you shall move in the right direction from there. Libra, I feel like this is a very powerful energy coming through here. There's definitely kind of some sort of radiance coming back into your life, and balance as we can see it. All right, Libra, I hope this message resonated with you. Thank you so much for being here, and have a wonderful day. I talk to you later. Bye.